Welcome back, grade 3. How are you today? I hope you are doing well. Our lesson today is Subtract Across 0, page number 171. Let's start it. Let's see the first example. Example number 1. A large box of watermelons weighs 300 pounds. A smaller box weighs 134 pounds. What is the difference in the weight of the two boxes? So we have two different ways, and we were asked to find the difference between them, 300 and 134. Until now, everything is as you is. Until now, everything is as you is. Until now, everything is as usual. And again, to check if our answer is reasonable or not, at the end of the problem, we should estimate the number. We should find the difference. We have 300 minus 134. So we will round the first number to the nearest hundred and the second number to the nearest hundred also. The first number is already 100 and the second number is going to be 100. So we have 300 minus 100 and this is equal to 100. Now let's start subtract these numbers. Now let's find the difference, the exact number. We would like to model the first number to see how we will regroup. Let's start with ones. 0 minus 4, how much? Can we do that? Since 0 is less than 4, we cannot subtract, so we have to regroup. But if we look at the next digit to the left, it's 0 again. We have 0 tens. So what will we do, grade 3? We will look at the next digit, which is 3. So we will group 100 as 10 tens. 100 as 10 tens, like this. So this 3 is gonna be 2 and this 0 is gonna be 10. So now we have 10 tens. Now we can regroup 110 as 10 ones, like this. This 10 is gonna be 9 and this 0 is gonna be 10, like this. So now we can subtract ones. We have enough ones to subtract. 10 minus 4 equals 6. By modeling, we can just cross these cubes. Here we have 10 tens minus 4. We will cross these 4 cubes. So then we will subtract tens. We have 9 minus 3 equals 6. Again, we will cross 3 columns of these tens. And the last step is to subtract hundreds. We have 2 minus 1. So we will cross this 100 and we will get 1. So the difference is 166. So when we have to subtract a number like this one with 0 ones and 0 tens, we call this as subtract across 0. In this case, we have to regroup 100 as 10 tens and then regroup 110 as 10 ones and then we can subtract, just as we did in this example. Now, how can we check if our answer is correct or not? How can we do that, grade 3? Yes, we can add these two numbers. We can use addition with the opposite order. If we add these two smallest numbers, the difference with the smallest number, we should get this number. So if we add 134 plus 166, we have to get 300. If so, our answer is correct. Let's see. Like this. 166 plus 134 is equal 300 actually, because 6 plus 4 equals 10, so 0 here and 1 here. 6 plus 1 plus 3 is equal 10 also, so 0 here and 1 400s, and 1 plus 1 plus 1 equal 3, so the sum is 300. So we know our answer is correct. So 300 minus 134 equal 166 pounds. The unknown is 166. Please, grade 3, be sure to write these answers on your book, page number 171. Let's see example number 2, page number 172. A school bought music equipment for 5,000. For the drums cost 2,815. The question is, how much money was spent on the other music equipment? Again, we have to find the difference between these two numbers. Let's see how. Find the unknown. 5,004 minus 2,815 equals the unknown. Again, the first step is to estimate the difference to check if our answer is reasonable or not at the end of the problem. So we will round the first number to the nearest hundred and the second number to the nearest hundred. So 5,004 is going to be 5,000 and 2,815 is going to be 2,800, and the difference is 2,200. Let's subtract them. If we start with ones and we have 2, 4 minus 5, it cannot be subtracted, so we have to regroup now. But again, if we look at the next digit to the left, we will find 0. We don't have any tens to regroup, so we have to look at the next digit, which is 0 again. So we have to look at the next digit, which is thousands. So we have to regroup 1,000 as 10 hundreds. We cannot regroup 1,000 as 10 ones. You know that. It's very important to grade 3. Always we regrouped one by one, like this, or place by place, like 1,000 to 10 hundreds and 100 to 10 tens and 110 to 10 ones. We cannot skip. Okay, grade 3, it's very important. So to regroup 1,000, we will regroup 1,000 as 10 hundreds like this. So this 5 is going to be 4 and this 0 is going to be 10. This 10 is going to be 9. And again, this 0 is going to be 10. And this 10 is going to be again 9. This 9 is going to be, this 4 is going to be 14. So now we can subtract. So 14 minus 5 equals 9, and 9 minus 1 simply equals 8, and 9 minus 8 simply equals 1. 4 minus 2 simply equals 2. So the difference is 2,189. This is the difference. Again, we have to check if our answer is correct or not. We will add these two numbers, the difference with the smallest number, and we have to get this number. Let's see. If we add 2,189 plus 2,815, we will get 5,004, which is the same as this number. So we know our answer is correct. So 5,004 minus 2,815 equals 2,189, and the unknown is the same number, which is again 2,189. Again, grade 3, please be sure to write these numbers on your book, page number 172. Now, please, grade 3, try to solve these practices by yourself. Stop the video. When you finish, you can check your answers here. question number 1. We have 309 minus 57. Again, we will start with ones, so 9 minus 7 equals 2. Simply, we can subtract them because 9 is more than 7, so we can subtract them and we will get 2. Now we have to subtract 0 minus 5, but we cannot do that because 0 is less than 5. So we have to regroup now. We will regroup 100 as 10 tens. So this 3 is going to be 2 and this 0 is going to be 10. So 10 minus 5 equals 5 and 2 minus 0 equals 2. So the difference is 252. Again, to check our answer, we can add these two numbers and we should get the same number here, which is 309. Question number 2. If we subtract these two numbers, we will get 1470. And again, to check if our answer is correct or not, we should add these two numbers and we should get the same number as this one, which is 2006. Please, grade 3, be sure to write these answers here or to check your answers here. Let's see the next questions. Here also we have many questions, also 3, 4, and 5. You can check your answers here. The first or the difference for question number 3 is 372. For question number 4 is 730. And for question number 5 is 112. Let's see the next questions. The same procedure. We have many numbers and we were asked to find the differences. Question number 6 is 1532. So the unknown is this number. And the unknown for question number 7 is 3171. And the unknown for question number 8 is 3708. The difference for question number 9 is 1049. And for question number 10 is 35. And for question number 11 is 1640. Let's see the next page. Here it is. Let's solve the first problem. From problem number 12, Anton purchased the bike. Here we have this bike and its price is 153. He gave the clerk 110 bill and 150 bill and 120 bill. The question is, how much change should Anton receive? Again, we have find the difference between what and what. The first step to solve this problem is to find the sum of all these bills that Anton paid them. 100 plus 50 plus 20. This is the first step, so we will get 170. This is the total, 170. So now to know how much or to find how much change should Anton receive, we have to find the difference between the total, 170, and the price of the bike, which is 153. And if we subtract them, we will get 17. So Anton will receive $17. And the next problem, you can solve it by yourself, and the final answer is 12. Let's see the next page. Here we have another problem. It's interesting. Let's see Eva. Eva is solving the subtraction problem shown. Find and correct her mistake. 5,300 minus 4,547. Eva find that equals 1,853. There is something wrong here. The first step is to estimate the difference to check if the answer that Eva gets is correct or not. Let's estimate the difference. 5,300 is already 100 and the second number is gonna be 4,500 if we round it to the nearest 100, and the difference is simply 0 minus 0 equals 0, and again 0 minus 0 equals 0. 3 minus 5, we cannot subtract them, so we have to group. this 5 is going to be 4, and this 3 is going to be 13. So 13 minus 5 equals 8, and 4 minus 4 equals 0, like this. And here, if we compare the estimated difference with Eva's answer, we can notice that there is a big difference between 1,853 and 800. So we know that Eva's answer is not reasonable. There is something wrong here. What is it? Let's find the exact answer, and then we know what is the mistake. 5,300 minus 4,547. Let's start with ones, and we have to start with ones. So 0 minus 7, we cannot subtract them because 0 is less than 7. So we have to group. We will look at this number, but we have 0 tens. So we have to look at the next digit, which is 3. So this 3 is going to be 2, and this 0 is going to be 10, and this 10 is going to be 9, and this 0 is going to be 10. So 10 minus 7 equals 3, and then 9 minus 4 equals 5, and 2 minus 5, we cannot subtract that, so we have to regroup again. So this 5 is going to be 4, this 2 is going to be 12, so we can subtract now. 12 minus 5 equals 7, and 4 minus 4 equals 0. So the difference is 753. And if we compare this difference with the estimated difference, we notice that they are close to each other. 800 close to 753. So our answer is reasonable. Let's see what is the mistake that Eva made. She get 3 for ones, 5 for tens, and 8 for hundreds. This is not right. What's the wrong that Eva did? Eva maybe forget to regroup the 3 in the hundreds place and the 5 in the thousandth place. Therefore, her answer is really too much. Again, the difference is 753, and you can check your answer for question number 15 here. And this is your homework, page number 175. Please gratefully be sure to solve these problems, and then you can check your answers here. The same procedure for all questions, and the same for this page, page number 176. That's enough for today, grade 3. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.